So, hey everybody, welcome back. It's your realtor in Victoria, Fergus Kine with View the Home. You can follow my blog and also see me on Twitter as well. Welcome back. It's another episode of Two Questions. I'm here with one of the finest fellows in the business, Del Elgersma from Beacon Law, and we've got two questions for him today. The first one is, what's the difference between what a notary does and a lawyer in terms of conveying a property? And the second one is, why can't a buyer and seller just meet down at land titles and exchange documents and register the property that way? Okay, so Del, thank you. What is, the first question I was going to ask you was, what is the difference between what happens when a lawyer versus a notary conveys a property?
Lawyers and notaries will do the same thing on a conveyance. Lawyers are notaries, but notaries are not necessarily lawyers. So although on a conveyance a lawyer and a notary will do the same thing, notaries don't have the same legal background that a lawyer would have. So if something goes wrong, that's where the problem might arise if you don't have a lawyer in your corner.
So you may potentially need a lawyer at some point.
Exactly.
If something goes wrong.
Right.
Okay.
It's the biggest maybe financial transaction of your life. So you should have someone with legal training that can look after things if it starts to go sideways. As far as the price goes, there really isn't a difference because it's a very competitive field. We recently had someone tell us that our quote to act for them was less than the quote they got from their notary.
Okay, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Thank you. The second question is, why can't a buyer and seller meet down at land titles and exchange the documents and have somebody stamp them and say, hey, there you go, it's been conveyed?
That's a good question. One of the reasons is that if there's a mortgage on the property that's being sold, the seller is not able to provide a discharge of that mortgage at the land title office because the bank will not give a discharge until they've been paid out. So if the buyer hands over their money to the seller, the buyer doesn't have a guarantee that the mortgage is going to be discharged. And the other reason is that with electronic filing now throughout the province of BC, you don't know that someone in Prince George hasn't just filed a transfer of that property immediately before you've stepped up to the counter at the land title office. So you might think that you have a transfer that will put the property into your name, but you don't know that the seller has already given a transfer to someone else, and that transfer may have gone in just minutes ahead of your transfer, leaving you with nothing.
Okay, yeah, we definitely have seen in the past cases of mortgage fraud and people selling other people's properties fraudulently.
Right.
Okay,
yeah.
Excellent. Email me, fergus@telus.net, if you have any questions. Follow our blog as well. Thank you, Del. Thank you, people. We'll talk to you soon. Have a great day.